everybody, DK Guillotine here, and welcome to my review of Transformers Kingdom Voyager Class Tigatron. I found him at Walmart, and oh my goodness, I was so happy. And what's the verdict? He is very, very nice. This is quite an excellent figure. Let's get in here on the figure, coming in here close on the head sculpt. You can see we have a beautiful Tigatron sculpt. I absolutely love it. I love the red picked out for the eyes there, some red for the crest right there. Absolutely beautiful. Some sculpting on the horns there. Very, very nice. Definitely captures the look of Tigatron from Beast Wars very nicely. Moving down, you can see the tiger head right there looking very, very good. A little bit of a weird detail going on right here. You can kind of see how this kind of separates right there. Not a big deal, just pointing it out. I don't really mind it all that much, but did want to point it out real quick on the arms as well. Very, very nice. This figure is mostly a completely different figure than the Cheetor. Most of it is completely different, but it does kind of do like similar things. It does kind of do like similar things to the Cheetor, but it's still very much a new figure. But yeah, very cool right there. All the sculpting right there. There's some white picked out for that bit on the arms right there. The turquoise blue right there. I very, very much like it. Moving down, you have the same really weird like yelling face on his crotch, just like Cheetor had, which is very interesting. And then on this and then on the bottom here, you can see we do have some nice turquoise, some shiny turquoise picked out right there. And then all on the side, you can see you have the nice tiger striping pattern right there all along. Very, very, very nice. And moving on to the back, you can see we do have the legs folded up on the back. Very accurate to the animation. Very much like it. And all the back. Pretty much no hollowness whatsoever on this guy. He is extremely, extremely good. I very much like him. The legs and everything all absolutely wonderful. Hasbro did a great job with this figure. I'm not sure if he's figure of the year like Hasbro said in that live stream, but he is a very, very nice figure. Now, getting into the accessories, you get two accessories with the Tigatron. First up, you get his tail right here, which is mainly for the alt mode, but you can use this as like a whip accessory if you want to, which I honestly think it does not look too bad if you ask me. It does look a little bit more like a whip than Cheetor's freaking tail accessory, so I don't hate this, but the very nice thing about this guy is they do include the gut gun. Although I have to say, I am pretty pissed that they included the gut gun with Tigatron and not with Cheetor. It would have taken literally like no time whatsoever to cast this in yellow plastic as well and throw it in with Cheetor as well. So that really sucks, and this is a very nice sculpt. I do very much like it. I'm just now realizing there's like this section right here. Is there some kind of storage for this that I did not know about before this? Because that section, I can't think of any other reason that little bit would be there besides some storage, but there's nowhere to store it. But I found that you can kind of just slip it in between the legs back there. So if you really want to store it, you can just slip it in back there. Unfortunately, not really a place to store the tail, although I found you can kind of flip it backwards and just plug it back into where it goes in the alt mode. So it'll give him a tail now, but at least it will be stored. So not the worst thing in the world, but it is possible. But of course, if you want to, you can give him the gut gun to hold as well, which is very, very nice. I really, really love that accessory. And once again, I just think it was so stupid that they didn't include it with Cheetor as well. But yeah, he looks absolutely fantastic. And now for comparison, let's bring in the team. We have Optimus, Primal, we have Cheetor, we have Rat Trap, we have Dinobot, we have Rhinox, and last but not least, we have Air Razor. So there we go. There is our entire cast of Season 1 Maximals. That is pretty darn amazing. I love every single one of these figures. I'm even starting to kind of warm up to Rhinox a little bit. I'm actually starting to like him a little bit more than I did for the first couple bit I had him, but yeah, absolutely amazing that we have every single one of these guys, and they're all so good. Basically, Micro Masterpiece versions of all of these characters, man. Really amazing. And here he also is with the Covert Agent Ravage as well, so you can see how they look together. Now for transformation, it is quite fun. First thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to move his arms forward like this, and then you want to get these front pieces here on the torso. You want to splay these out, and you want to get these in there just like that. So you want to have those kind of like that, and then you can take the arms, you want to bring them down, you want to fold them this way and get them up on this double joint, and then just bring them in and then peg them in place right there. And that will kind of make one side of the tiger mode right there. So same thing on the other side, you bring this down, bring this up, and then you just plug this right there, and it will tab in place right there. I found it kind of tabs in a little bit better on this side. This side stays in, this side doesn't really want to tab in, but luckily it's not a big deal once you get it into the tiger mode. So you want to do that with the arms just like that, and then you want to take the entire torso piece, you want to flip this out just like this, you want to take the tiger head, bring it down, and then fold the head in like that, and then close the head back up just like that. So you can see the head fills in that bit right there, and then you can bring this, close this up, and bring it down just like that. Now we're gonna come down to the feet here. We want to fold the heel spurs in just like so. We want to take the front of the leg here. We want to pull this out, and then we want to take our finger here, and we want to just push that all the way in like that. And you can see there is a slot right there. You can see there's a slot right there. My fingernail broken. So that slot is actually gonna be where you tab this little bit, this little tab right there on the foot. You want to just get that in there and get that in, and then just push it, and it will click in place right there. And then you just bring the leg back down right there. So same thing on this side. You just want to bring this part forward, push that in, bring this up, get that in there, tab it in place, and bring that down just like that. Then you can angle these in, and then you want to take these two sections here. You want to close them up and just have everything together in the center right there. Bring the legs down this way, just like that. You want to bring the legs up here. You want to get this all the way back so it all matches perfectly, and then just fold the legs down just like that. And to finish it off, you want to take the tail and just plug it into the back. And there you have the Tigatron transformed into his tiger mode. So here you have the white Bengal tiger mode, and it is absolutely amazing. I really, really love it. They kind of added this weird, like, kind of yellowing effect to the figure right there, which is a little bit weird how it kind of cuts off. Like here, you can see it's like perfectly white, and then it just kind of starts getting yellowy right there. I don't know. It is kind of weird, and I do think you can make some pretty gross jokes about it, but honestly, I don't hate it. It's not that big a deal to me. I still think that the white tiger mode looks really, really amazing, and the head sculpt, once again, is absolutely phenomenal. As you saw on the torso of the robot mode, he does have an opening jaw as well, which is very nice. They did pick out the nose with some pink right there, which is very, very nice. And I mean, the transformation is super, super solid. Everything pretty much hides away. You can barely even tell this guy transforms. I mean, if you look in the back here, it is pretty obvious, but still very cool. You can kind of use this as some articulation right there for the tail. You can kind of get some wagging if you want to. You could like bring it up like that. I have no idea why you would want to. Maybe if you want to get him in like a pouncing pose. Hell, I'll try. I'll give it my best shot. You could try to do this. Have this going on right there. There you go. That kind of works, doesn't it? Not really, but there you go. Pretty cool that you do have some posability here with Tigatron. So yeah, really, really nice. And you do have a storage option for the gut gun if you want to. You can just plug it into the bottom down here. Now, if you plug it in this way, it does look a little wrong. If you look at it, yeah, it doesn't, yeah, maybe not. So what I like to do is I like to plug it in this way, and I kind of like to give it a little bit of an angle right there, just so it looks kind of like it's just like stored down there. So yeah, there you go. It does look a little bit better in my opinion. I think it does work overall for a storage option. And for comparison, here he is with the Cheetor. Now, do keep in mind, my Cheetor does have the upgrade kit, so he is a little bit longer than the standard deluxe Cheetor, but they have it. They look very good together. I definitely dig it, man. Two basically micro masterpiece Cheetors. I still don't understand the hate with this Cheetor figure, man. I think it is absolutely fantastic. And, yeah, they look really, really good together. Here he also is with a Studio Series car mode right there. And here he is with Siege Sideswipe and Core Class Bumblebee right there, just so you get a basic sense of the scale here. So final thoughts on Kingdom Tigatron. I think he is yet another absolute knockout win for Kingdom. I really, really love this guy. I'm not sure if he's figure of the year like Hasbro said, but I definitely think he is very good at 100,000% worth getting and adding to your collection. Everything about him is very solid. The robot mode is fantastic. All the pay naps are fantastic. The tolerances are great. There's absolutely no weak hinges whatsoever. The only issue overall I have with this figure is that when you move his arms out, this transformation joint does like to untab right there. You can see this, how this torso piece works right there. If you move his arm out, that piece does like to untab itself, so that is a little bit annoying, but that's a very minor nitpick overall. I really love this figure. I think he is absolutely phenomenal. If you like Tigatron and you've always wanted a Tigatron, here you go. This is your chance. This is a micro masterpiece Tigatron in every sense of the word. I absolutely love this figure. I give the Kingdom Voyager class Tigatron an S tier. I think this is a must-have for just about any Beast Wars fan or Transformers collector. So there you have it, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know in the comment section down below what you thought of it and what your opinion is on Kingdom Tigatron. And with that being said, if you like Transformers, make sure you subscribe for more Transformers content in the future. And with that being said, this is Tigatron, signing out.